I'm starting to doubt myself because everyone else seems to think I blew it out of proportion. Edit, I did not expect this many responses. Thank you guys. She posted here earlier and sent me a link to her post. I know she wants me to watch the video to prove it was all a setup and planned, but I feel like she still doesn't get that I'm upset about her disregard and disrespect for me and our relationship. Anyways, I'm going to sign up for the night. There's an update before we get into the update. Also, tell me your dense girlfriend by saying, no, just watch the video. Look again at me in my skivvies straddling some dude. Like that's going to make things better. Yeah, look again. Just look closer. See? He didn't actually penetrate.
Whoa.
Was that too far?
Possibly.
Here's the actual update. My ex-girlfriend was really upset with all the hate she received online and blamed me for painting her in a bad light. I told her I did no such thing. She just didn't like that she got called out on her behavior. The mutual friend who was part of the prank is now also pissed off at me and saying I went way overboard. Yes, you know what, OP? You went way overboard, not the people who stripped down and pretended to be effing in your bed. No. You, for reacting to it, went overboard. I told them both to f off and have blocked their numbers. Our friends have since started taking this more seriously after reading some of the comments on here, with a few taking my side and saying what my girlfriend and the friend did was horrible. Others still think this was all unnecessary and I should have just laughed it off and moved on. Yeah, the ones who think it's all unnecessary and you should have laughed it off and moved on are single, aren't they? Girlfriend side is gone. But Candy Thunder, the sleuth, is going to drag it down. The friends who still say you should laugh it off and you took it way too seriously, I'd be willing to place a small wager that they're single. Now the friends who finally came to their senses after reading the post knew it was wrong all along, but after seeing the pendulum was swinging your direction, was like, oh, we're going to be like outliers here. So they FOMO changed their vote here. Here is the girlfriend side. Saving this before it gets deleted. I think my boyfriend is overreacting for breaking up with me over my caught cheating prank, AITA. My boyfriend posted here a few hours ago and shared the link with me to show me what people thought about what I did and that he is not overreacting. I thought I'd come on here and give my version of events for a more nuanced take.
I think she means ex-boyfriend.
Truth. Ex. Yeah. I planned the cheating prank with our close mutual friends several days ago. We were hanging out and scrolling through TikTok videos and came across prank shorts between couples. We went down the rabbit hole and ended up watching YouTube videos of cheating pranks, and I mentioned it would be funny to try a cheating prank on my boyfriend to find out what his reaction would be. He said he would do one with me, and I agreed because it was somebody my boyfriend liked and trusted, so I thought it would be harmless. It started out as a hypothetical plan, but over the course of the conversation, while hashing out details, it turned into a real plan, and we agreed to the day we would do it, when my boyfriend would be out and come back home to find us together. We set up the camera and filmed ourselves talking about the prank and set it up on top of the dresser in the bedroom and got into position. Yeah, you did. We were laughing throughout, and it's all on video. To make it believable, I told him to take off his shirt. He said I should probably do the same, so we did. Then he thought it would be even more believable and provide that shock factor if we also took off our pants. In hindsight, that was a terrible idea, but I agreed to it. Bish, no one believes you. No one believes you. Also, you see where this is going, right? To make it even more believable, I just told him to go ahead and put it in, and then it would be like super authentic. You know how the rest of the story went from his post, but what he didn't mention is that he refused to watch the video I recorded showing him that it was a planned prank, that we only took off our clothes and got into a sex position when we knew he was home. Again, Bish, asking him to look at you down to your skivvies, straddling some dude in y'all's bed is not the request you want to be making of him, and using this now to try to get people to feel sorry for you is backfiring. I understand that this prank was extra and hurtful to him, and for that I am sorry. But I am not cheating on him, and I did not mean to disrespect our relationship. I think his breaking up with me is a massive overreaction because other than this incident, which I now massively regret, our relationship was great. We shared 2 wonderful years together and moved in together over the summer. And then you went and f***ed it up massively. I plan on deleting the video and won't be sharing it on social media, but I will share it with him first for proof of my intentions. Hey, congratulations, girlfriend. You've won not a thing, because all that did was made you look even dumber. You didn't provide any information here that helps turn the pendulum back in your direction here. You did nothing but show your ignorance here. And also, you say here that, what did you say that I was going for? You didn't think it would damage your relationship. Here's what I don't think you took the time and employed a couple of brain cells to do. You were watching these videos with your friend. You were thinking about how funny it would be to do this to your partner without knowing that, without testing to see if he thought this kind of prank would be funny. Now, I get it. If you were truly doing this as a prank, you don't want to show him the prank because then he'd catch on to the prank, right? That's what was going on in your little monkey symbol brain. But you didn't know if he was going to find it funny or not. And if you're going to do something this risky, there's the key word. It's risky, because you do risk your entire relationship in doing this, and you have to accept that risk to do the prank. If you do a prank or you do anything without accepting the risk that's behind it, you're just dumb. The risk is there either way, whether you acknowledge it or not. Even though you say it was a prank, this is something that happened in real life. And in real life, there are consequences for stupid decisions. You made a lot of them. You destroyed your relationship. You lit the fuse and detonated this relationship. You blew it up. It was dumb. And if you're being truthful here, learning moment, don't do this in your next relationship. You never took the time to think about how he would feel. This prank was not something that you even thought about how he would feel about it. You just wanted to get a funny video. By the by, I think you should post the video, because I hope that camera caught your ass, not straddling homeboy, but being dumped right then and there. That's the part of the video I want to see. So OP, NTA. Even though girlfriend here says it was intended as a prank, I don't give a shit. It's beyond an ass con too, because not taking the time to think about how your significant other would feel about this at all and still going through with it, and not even apologizing authentically, but trying to justify it even here in your post, makes you an authentic grade A ass con 1. You're a terrible person. I hope you choose to not be a terrible person next time.